Hello, peoples! This is the Replica Book Talk. I'm Taylor.
I'm Bree.
We'll be giving our thoughts about this puppy. Bree, do you want to start with opening general thoughts?
Yeah. So I didn't read it from both sides. I read both sides, but I didn't read it like swapping or like swapping. So I did Lyra, I think that's how you pronounce it, first, and then I read Gemma's. And I feel like the way I read it had like a better ending, maybe. But I don't know. How do you feel about
Yeah,
that?
I read it Gemma to Lyra. And so basically, Gemma tells you all you need to know. So basically, it was a struggle for me to pick it up again and start reading Lyra because I was like, I already know what's going on. There's no point in me continuing
Yeah.
the story. So I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel
because like with Lyra, you know a lot that Gemma doesn't know. But Lyra's just so confused the whole time. Um, like more so than Gemma even, and she like I don't know. I feel like her last page, like I liked how it ended for her, but it wasn't, I guess, as much of an ending as Gemma's last page.
yeah, but I don't know. The fact that they were both confused made me as a reader even more confused.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I still don't understand this replication process. So they're stealing children and they're replicating them? Is that what it is?
I think they weren't always stealing children.
Okay.
I think what they were doing before was they were like taking cells from dead children and replicating them, and maybe like I don't know, there weren't enough dead people, so they were just stealing like living children and testing it on them. I don't really know
Yeah, this whole thing is just very confusing. It was never very much explained.
because Lyra's not even a replica.
And if you think about it, how do you know which one's the real one and which one's the fake one? Like they're like, oh yeah, Gemma, she's a replica. Like, what if she's the original?
No, but she isn't.
But how do you know that?
How does that explain Cassiopeia?
I don't know. That's why I'm confused.
Wait, how do you even say her name? Let me look.
I think that's it. Cassiopeia. Yeah.
I know that word, but I'm wondering if I'm reading it wrong. Okay, anyway. Yeah, because like were there three of them? So was there Emma, Gemma, and Cassiopeia, or was Cassiopeia like was she not even a replica? Was she just Emma? But that doesn't make
See,
any
these are
sense though,
questions I
because the
don't
baby
know.
died. So I don't get that.
No, the baby didn't die. The baby was stolen, remember? Right?
It was stolen? I thought it just died. And they were like, well, we're rich and my wife is sad, so I'll just make a new one.
Oh, wait, yeah, that happened.
Okay, that's what I was getting from it, but I could be wrong.
But ain't that janky? You name one child Emma and then you name the next one Gemma.
Yeah, and then she was like, Emma is a prettier name. I'm like, no, it's not. Sorry, that's irrelevant, but that's just, I remember that. Sorry, I'm
But
eating mangoes.
it's cool. But I don't know. And then like there's like the whole forced love thing going on between
Yeah,
and 72. And I'm just like, okay, I understand you went through stuff together,
it was kind of
but
fast.
yeah, you still don't know each other. But that could be because they don't have any decorum that they know about in the human world.
I don't know if they meant love. Like I know they have romantic feelings for each other, but I don't know if when they said love they meant it in a really romantic way. I think that maybe they just meant it in terms of like family because I don't know. Did you get that?
Yeah,
Because that's kind of what I was getting. I didn't think they meant it like
I
I
just
know they
thought
have feelings for each other, but
I just thought I just didn't believe it. Because if you think about it, they've been separated all this time, and then like 72, what's his name again? Callum?
no. His name is oh, it's pronounced Selim, I think.
Oh, well,
I
Selim,
looked
I
up how to
guess.
pronounce it.
Well, anyway, so he just like breaks down the boundaries. Like she's like, "Yep, I'm gonna sleep here." And next thing you know, his arms around her. Like
Oh yeah,
I
he
don't.
did that like right at the beginning.
I was like, so there's this whole instincts between foreign territory thing that they're trying to deal with, and I don't know. I don't think it worked very well because it just felt forced.
The whole thing was really fast.
Yeah.
And
Because I feel like
she seemed way too like infatuated for him for like someone who's I mean, it was more than like the fact that she just hasn't ever really seen like a guy her age before. Like it felt like more than that. It kind of felt unrealistic.
yeah, like she felt like like what you expect pervy Pete to feel like. And she's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I couldn't help but look at him while he's taking a shower. I was like, girl, inappropriate. Did he consent to that?
No, it's like I would if I like okay, if it were a movie and I was like watching a scene and she was doing that, it would be believable to me. But it's just the way it was written, like the way it just was described. It wasn't like because she was I mean, she was curious, but it wasn't mainly out of curiosity because she's never seen someone like this before and it was mainly like lust, and that's the part that I couldn't really like understand because like why would she be feeling that yet?
But see, that goes back to like animalistic nature because they've been trained to only go back to like, I guess, the animalistic stylings, which is why they behave like animals instinctively. What is this? This is so cool. Yeah. I don't know. I think what's Gemma's friend's name?
April?
I thought she was a fake friend.
Yeah, she was annoying.
She was a really bad friend. She's like, get out of my house. I was like, okay, you are so rude. Like, she doesn't have to tell you anything. You're just a bad friend.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
mean,
like.
what Gemma said was kind of rude, but like she's kind of dealing with a lot. So, like I
Yeah,
could see if it was like a sleepover and all this stuff wasn't happening. If she had said that, and she'd be like, "Yeah, call your mom. I don't want you to be here anymore." But like considering the circumstances, I think she should have been a little more chill about it.
yeah. I don't know. It's just like, I didn't like her.
To be
Like
honest,
she,
I don't think there's many characters in this book that I did like.
yeah, I'm not reading the next one.
I like Lyra, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, which is
I
a
liked her more
shame.
than Gemma.
It's a really pretty cover, but I'm not continuing with it.
I hate the cover.
You hate the cover?
Yeah, it looks cheesy.
I like it. But why is there a butterfly wing on it? What is
Yeah,
that?
I don't understand.
Oh my gosh, is there symbolism?
I mean,
Maybe the
I know
wing.
butterflies sometimes represent like hope,
No, I don't think that's what's in this
or at
book.
least yellow butterflies, at least. But none of these are yellow.
How do you know that? Is that like a visual artist thing?
No, I was researching it for
The
what's it called?
paper? The
Yeah,
English paper?
yeah, for All Quiet on the Western Front.
Mm. I don't know. So basically, there is an island that they put
Yeah,
the replicas on.
the
And then it blows
Haven.
up. Yeah. That's ironic. The name Haven, and it's not even a haven. I mean, they don't even treat them decently.
Yeah. I
Like,
don't
that's
know. I feel like there's something fishy with that like Dr. O'Donnell lady.
is she alive?
I don't know.
Because I know Nurse M is dead.
I was surprised that Lyra went looking for Nurse M and not the other lady.
Yeah, I was like, don't you love her?
Huh?
That's your that's like the person
Yeah,
you.
because whenever she was like, I know who to go to, I was really expecting her to go to the other doctor, not
Yeah,
that nurse.
I didn't want her to go to Nurse either. Mm. You with that Titanic poster.
I redecorated my room. I mean,
Whoa,
well,
that's different.
I just cleaned it basically, but
Yo,
I
I changed my bed. Like I moved my bed. Like it used to be laying
here, look
one
at my
way, and then
bed.
I moved it. What is that?
Wait, it's the way my bed looks. Wait, can I flip this ring? I don't even know. It looks like that.
Oh,
So like, I don't know. I didn't hate this book, but I don't think like I feel like I would forget it.
yeah. I've already forgotten it.
Like,
Lol.
I guess I didn't really mind it when I was reading it. Like, I knew it wasn't like the greatest thing ever when I was reading it, but I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't like awful to keep continuing, but it just kind of seems meh.
Yeah.
And
Because
like
when you
both the
read it,
love
it's like,
stories
oh,
seemed
meh.
both of the love stories seemed kind of forced. Like even with Pete, because like how do you go from thinking someone's creepy? Also, she really had no basis for thinking he was creepy in the first place. And yeah, but like
Well,
if
except for like the rumor.
yeah, but like I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I thought theirs was kind of forced too. Like it didn't flow right to me.
Yeah.
And
I
I don't understand why they had to do it because there's a second book, so they could like they don't have to cram it all into one book.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel that like Gemma may be an over exaggeration. Like she's like, oh my gosh, I'm chubby and I'm fat. She's probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Because if she was chubby and fat, like obviously she wouldn't be bringing all the boys to the yard.
I felt really bad for that. Wait, what's his name? Jake? Is
Yeah.
that his name?
Yep.
I felt bad for him. He was kind of cool. He died.
He he shouldn't have gone home. He should have been smart enough to stay where he was.
Uh, Also, like, I would feel bad if I was Gemma because, like, I know he kind of warned them so that they would know that they were watching them as well. But also, he basically told you that, like, there's nothing wrong with his lights. Like, there's no need for those dudes to be here. They're more than watching him, and obviously, if he won't even open the door, like, someone's in his house. Like, I bet someone was like in the house and was like talking to him or something.
Oh, really? Because I thought the guys in the truck just like busted down the door and swamped him or something.
I don't know. I feel like he died. No, like I feel like at least he got the answers he wanted, but he just didn't get
Watch
to
it be
share them.
Saperstein that killed him.
Who?
Saperstein, whatever his name
Oh,
is.
Zapperstein.
Yeah.
I only know that name because Rosemary's Baby. That's the name of the doctor, Doctor Zapperstein.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm confused. What I want
What
to
would
know
the
is
second
how the
book?
alligators did not eat them when they were escaping.
Maybe they died. Also, the explosion happened so fast. I was like, I mean, sometimes I zone out when I read, so maybe I missed something. But like, she was just taking a stroll, and then all of a sudden there's an explosion.
But I mean, that's how life is, man. You don't know when the explosions are gonna
I
happen.
know, but like, just the timing of it was weird. She just
But yeah, it
happened to
was
be
weird.
out of the. She just happened not to be in the like Haven building.
Yeah. I don't know if these chapters like correlate if you flip back and forth, but like I feel like it happened way quicker with Lyra than it did with Gemma.
Yeah, Gemma's section was longer. Which I thought was stupid because I found Lyra more interesting and Gemma was kind of really boring and it took forever and she was kind of a crybaby the whole time.
To be honest, though, to be honest, she needs to let go of this idea of retelling the story twice. It's not necessary, especially
Yeah.
when they're together. What she needs to do is she needs to do what Cassie Clare does. Just give us one narrator and then switch every couple of pages so you get a little spunk and a little pizzazz. You know what I'm saying?
I think no, I mean, yeah, that's good too, but I feel like the idea isn't bad. I just don't think she executed it properly. Like, to be honest, there wasn't much going on in the story. Like, from
Yeah.
the very beginning, I could have guessed what they were doing. So I guess it could be really interesting if like there was a little bit more going on, because I felt like a lot of parts things were just kind of stretched out and like blown out of proportion. And yeah, things were a lot of the stuff that was happening was like intense, and if it happened in our society, that'd be like really scary. But at the same time, some of the like it kind of droned on for some things, and I just feel like it was unnecessary, and it kind of felt like I'm reading the same thing again.
Yeah, that's what I felt because I don't think she chose two characters separate enough.
Yeah,
So
and they, I mean, they shared like half of the journey together.
yeah.
So,
So if maybe she had chosen like Saperstein or like a guard who actually survived, that could have been interesting to know like what was going on.
or like if she did like a serial killer and like the detective solving it, and then but like there was a direct like one that you were supposed to read first. You were supposed to read like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, if they were more different and their paths didn't cross like as much, like they were in the same space together for a lot of the time, it would be better.
Have you read those the Pearson books?
What?
Can't remember what the author's last name is Pearson. I think it's like Cynthia Pearson. Let me check. I put it on my Instagram. Hold on. Here it is. No, that's not it. It's by Mary Pearson. Have you heard of the Mary Pearson books?
I don't know. Is there like a title for the book?
Yeah, the first one is, I'm looking for it because I forgot. The first one is The Kiss of Deception. Have you heard of that one?
Oh, I've heard of that.
I think she should have done something more along those lines because
I've never read that though.
because I've read it and I haven't read the second one yet because I've been swamped. But there's the princess and there's the assassin and the prince. And it doesn't tell you it doesn't tell you which guy, because she encounters two guys. It doesn't tell you which guy is the assassin and which guy is the prince. So basically, you don't know who's the assassin or who's the prince because their names, because she's telling you their names, but in the chapter they're called something else, so you don't know who is who until the end when stuff goes down.
Yeah, I feel like that would be more interesting for this type of like book arrangement, I guess. Like I feel like if there was like I feel like I expected like something really mysterious or creepy to happen just because of the way that it was written. Like I would actually need both perspectives to fully understand. But I felt like I understood enough after I read just
Yeah,
Lyra's. Like I didn't like I obviously I read the other part because I wouldn't finish the book if I hadn't. But
yeah.
like I kind of felt like I was like I already like I got my answers.
Which is why I didn't like. It took me so long to read it, which is why I kept trying to push back the date of the book talk. Honestly, because I couldn't pick up Lyra, because I was just like, this book is over.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's not the like whole two perspectives with half a book for each that's flawed. I think it's like
The
the
writing.
execution of it that's flawed. Yeah, the writing too.
Yeah, I don't. I think this may be the last book from Lauren Oliver that I'm reading.
I've never read anything else by her, so I don't really want to.
Because I read her Pandemonium Requiem, that series, that trilogy, where like love is illegal and stuff. And then I read
I've heard of that, but I've never read the synopsis and I've never like
don't
read
read
one.
it because the last book leaves you feeling unresolved, so don't read it.
Hmm.
And then I read Panic. I think the best book I read by her is Panic.
What do you think she's gonna do with the second book?
I don't know.
I can
Um,
think of some things that like need answering, like what happened to like Jake, like what did he see? And like the Dr. O'Donnell thingy, but other than that, like I can't really think of anything else that would like
so either what's gonna happen to her dad, what are they gonna do to help Lear? Like this is literally seems like this could have been a standalone.
yeah. I mean, there are still some unresolved things, but I feel like you could still fit that all into like the page amount of the book and cut out the unnecessary things.
Like cut out the repetition.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know. So, do you agree about the next book of the month?
What's the next book of the month again? Oh, what something in between? Is that what it was?
Yep. And when are we gonna do that? Are we gonna do
Frick, I
that?
just said it. I'm sorry.
No one heard it. No one heard it. Are we gonna do that on the 30th of September?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So on the 30th of September, let me get it up so I can like screen share and be like all cool. We will be reading a book that is very relevant to today's time. And
My headphones hurt.
your headphones hurt?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm
And
used to
so,
the other ones, not the like Apple ones they give you whenever you get a new phone.
and so, here is the book we're doing. Woo!
Yay!
Can you see it?
I can.
Okay, it says Something in Between. That's by Melissa De La Cruz. I believe the synopsis is something about, well, let me find a synopsis on Goodreads because, you know, I don't want to be giving false information. This false information is bad. So I'm going to stop screen sharing now. I know you're using the webcam, Google. No need to tell me.
Is September 30th a Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So like
so,
our regular time.
yeah, 7 on Saturday. Unless there's the party, then we'll move it.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That'll be for you. I don't go to parties.
You could go to a party if you wanted to.
I hate people, so.
Hey, you do realize colleges are going to be watching these kind of videos. You just seem like you love people.
I like some people, but party situation is not where I tend to meet people I like.
Yeah. So basically, Jasmine de los Santos has always done what's expected of her. Pretty and popular, she studied hard, made her Filipino immigrant parents proud, and is ready to reap the rewards in the full form of a full college scholarship. And then everything shatters. A National Scholar Award invitation compels her parents to reveal the truth. Their visas expired years ago. Her entire family is illegal. That means no scholarships, maybe no college at all, and the very real threat of deportation. Ooh. For the first time, Jasmine rebels. Okay, so this is going to deal with some stuff that we're dealing now. So read it. Come back on September 30th. And I think that's it. Is that it, Bree?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm Taylor.
I'm Bree.
We'll see you next time.